6 out of 16. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's well. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do a gizmo. Make sure everybody can log into that. So I'm missing some folks, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Close that. Open that. Wait a minute. Where did my class go? All right, let me come back to class first. Let me start at the beginning. Everything is slow. I'm letting folks in and they're stuck trying to get in. Alrighty. Let's see. I put it in the module. Somebody last night in the parent meeting said it's easy. So I have done that. But I thought, excuse me, even when I put things in the module, if it's an activity that's due, it should show up on the to-do list. And I prefer it to be on the to-do list than in the module. But apparently, all right, so those of you who are here while I'm waiting for this screen to unfreeze here and these other folks to get in, trying to admit them, and it's not exactly letting me do that. Okay, there we go, hopefully. All right, they're in. All right, good afternoon, everybody. If you just came in, go to Canvas, and first thing I want you to do is find where it says Carbon Cycle Gizmo Lab. Yesterday, we started talking about the carbon cycle, and we looked at all of the different aspects of carbon resources, carbon sinks, carbon reserves. And so now we're going to do a little practice activity. So you want to click on Carbon Lab in the module. Like I said, I prefer that to be on the to-do list, but somebody asked me to put it in the module. So there it is in the module underneath carbon. So you want to find the carbon cycle. All right, so start by finding that, and then I'll tell you what to find next. Okay. All right, some of you might be familiar with Gizmo, but some of you might not. So the next thing you want to do, it says log in to Explore Learning in the Canvas resource page. So that means go to your resource page where you log in, and you should see something that has that orange EL, Explore Learning. Click on that. Now mine is going to look different because I'm not a student. But when you log in, you should see that something has actually two things have been assigned to you. We're only going to do one. All right, so for you, you should log into an assignment page, and your assignment page, actually, I'm going to go back one. All right, let me look at it this way. All right, so yours page might look like that. And in which case you are going to select the carbon cycle. You're going to launch it. Just click on it, launch it, and it'll come up like that. And then, well, it might not come up like that for you. Again, that's what a teacher view looks like. But you definitely should get this. Okay. All right. And this is why we're trying it out. They promised me that everybody was, so let me go in and see. Anybody else getting the message that says, sorry, we can't log you into Gizmo? Piper, are you in? Because I know last time you had some difficulties with this. Anybody else? I got one person. It says, I can't. Same for you. Okay. And this is what I wanted to find out because they told me that everybody was in. It says everybody's in. So let me see. I'm going to so stay right there. I'm going to unshare for a minute. We're going to make this work today. This is our activity today, is to make this work. So it might be something I need to do because everybody's name is on the list. So let me manage my students. Let's see what I can do to manage my students. All right, so don't go away. Stay there. While I'm doing this, trying to get y'all in, because I do see these. All right, let me put a check on here. I got a check next to everybody's name. That means access. Okay, I got to go down the list. All right, so give me a minute to go down this whole list. I don't know why I can't go down the whole list and give everybody access at one time, but apparently I have to give everybody, enable everybody, one at a time. So look at the worksheet. So go back to your assignment and look at the worksheet. Look at all the things that you are going to need to answer. While you're doing this activity. It's also underneath the Canvas reading for carbon, so read that over too. But definitely read over. Whenever you do a lab, the first thing you should do with a lab is always to read the whole paper so that you know what it is that you're trying to do. And I'm trying to get, it seems to be stuck. Okay, I'm gonna try to come out and do this again. All right, assignments. All right, Piper, do me a favor. Try to, yours now says enabled. So let me know if you can get in. Let me know if I just did the right thing. Let you be my test student. All right, you don't need a link. You need to go into your resources. You don't need a class code. Everybody's on a roster. Um, so hold on. Just give me a minute because I think I have to go in and for each of you, I have to enable you. And I wish I could do this. Okay. Thank you, Piper. So I am going to try to go down this list. And as I go through and enable you, I'm going to ask you to try it. All right. I wish I knew this before. All right. So Akia, try yours. Um, Ludanian, try yours. I'm so glad there's not 30 of you. Let's see. Abigail, try yours. Francisco, try yours. If I don't call your name, don't try it yet. Because I have to. Okay, good. All right, so that's working. Okay, so I'm going to go down the list, and as I enable you, you should be able to log in. Like, you don't need any other codes because you're already in the program. You just, good, 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 good. All righty. All right, so I now have Abigail, Francisco, Shakobi, Jesse, Natalie, Gianna, Amelia, Kishan, all right, Amelia, try it again because you might have tried it too quick. All right, Malaysia, uh, Brooklyn, Kayla, How you do authentication failure? Log out and log back in if you get a failure notice. And last but not least, there we go. Deja, there you go. All right, so everybody should be enabled now. All right, let me know if you're not. So log out and log back in. If you might have logged in before it actually went into effect, but everybody should be enabled. And we shouldn't have to ever do this again. All right, that's done. And I didn't realize I was still sharing. Okay, so now we can go and do the gizmo. All right, so you are doing the carbon cycle. And again, yours launches a little bit different than mine does. All right, so you want to follow the instructions on the worksheet. So you want to, I know what happened. I did this while I was in. Okay, so I'm gonna do this a different way. I don't know. Probably not. Mm, because I clicked on this while I was in the reading, whoops. All right, and then don't do the assessment until the very end. It closed on me when I closed the button. Oh, we're gonna try this one more time. Having a great day. It was coming up and I closed it. In any case, read the handout and follow the instructions and do it step by step, just what it tells you to do. And then you want to type your answers on the worksheet. And when you complete the worksheet, you're going to upload that to Canvas. But it is a virtual thing. So when you click on things, it you get different reactions. Things light up, things move. And I just clicked on that to show you what happens. So when you click on something, it's going to add it to your list. And why hasn't this come up? Yeah, I could have gone to thinking faster than that. Okay, let me close that. Let me do this. And make sure you download the worksheet so that you can write on it. So that you're not typing answers off to the side on a separate. It's a lot easier to grade when you're typing the answers in the spaces provided on the worksheet. All right, is there anybody who's not in now? Is there anybody who had trouble downloading the worksheet? What in the world was that? It keeps jumping just as I'm ready to click. I do answer the prior knowledge questions. Those you could have gotten from what you heard yesterday. And then just follow the steps that they take you through. It tells you to select, it tells you click, tells you select. So that's what you do, and you record the response that you get after you click, and then you reset, and then you answer the next part of the questions. Okay, in each section, so this one says continue, so you continue. But this one's, when you get to part B, it says reset. So you need to reset when you do part B because you have a whole different activity to do. You're not going to get finished with this today because it took us so long to actually get in the program. So we will finish working on this on Friday. But do as much as you can today. But this is quite a long activity and we'll be on this for a minute. Okay. If you have a question, please ask. And since nobody said that they couldn't get in, I'm assuming everybody's GoGuardian in a minute. Okay, Arsh, I thought she was here. I guess not. Again, if you run into something that you don't understand, please ask. You also have the Canvas unit on Carbon to help you if you need to. Why does it have it on here twice? All right, folks, it's 2 o'clock. Like I said, we're gonna keep on working on this on Friday. So when you come in, you can simply just go right to the gizmo and get started. Like I said, this is going to take us a little while to get finished with. Uh, but we will allow Friday class time for you to do that. Okay? Any questions before you go? All right, then. Well, I'll see you on Friday. I might cut out one of the activities because it is very long.